Hi, Dublin Dance Dancers and Gymnasts. It's Miss Annika. Thanks for joining me for foot and ankle mobilization today. So what that really means is we are always trying to balance stability, being strong and stable, with mobility, being stretchy and flexible. If one is out of whack, then the body doesn't really work very well and we see more injuries. So today, along with making the foot and ankle more stretchy, we also want to make it more stable. So we're going to do both stability and mobility today. You're going to need some kind of hard ball. A tennis ball will work. A lacrosse ball will be better. If you go down to a bouncy ball like this size, it might be a little bit stronger, some of the techniques that we're going to do, so you might not be able to tolerate it. But it's your body. You listen to your body, and however much pressure you can put in on the ball is how much you can. Don't worry about where you are now. Worry about what you want to be the next time you do this program and the next time. So let's get started with prances. My favorite. You can go wherever you want, but the whole point is to reach, push down into the ground, and peel up off the ground. Get blood flowing through the feet and stretch. And prance. 2, 3, 4, and stretch. Not winging, not sickling. Prance. 2, 4, stretch. And prance. It's not a bouncy movement. Stretch. So we're stretching left and right. 1, 2, 3, 4, stretch. Good. 2 more times each side. Just feeling your feet pushing into the ground and peeling off the ground. You can go wherever you want. Forward, backward, sideways. Good. One more time. Good. Now we're going to get down with our ball. I'll back up a little bit more. And we're going to just zhuzh it all over. So rolling all out with strong pressure as much as you can. I'm backing off a little bit because mine are a little sore and tender right now, but that's okay. They'll get better as soon as I get some blood flow in there. Good. Okay, now we're going to go to each of your knuckles, right along the ball of your foot. And I just want you to push down as hard as you can. It doesn't have to be super hard. I'm just going to say with as much pressure as you can, but don't go crazy and try to get your dad to sit on your knee or anything. We're just going to go to each knuckle. First one, second one, and just try to get some upward pressure, folding the knuckles along the ball. Yeah, just let them fold. Good. Now keeping your heel planted, we're going to do windshield wiper. So just rolling that ball back and forth along the knuckles. My toes are just laying down. Now flex those toes up and windshield wiper. Good. Now lay those toes down again. And now we're going to go like a three-pronged pitchfork or something, starting at the pit and roll it out through this outside, then roll it through the middle, then roll it through the center. Yeah, starting at the heel pit with the toes just laying flat. Outside and back to the middle, inside, and the arch. Ooh, there might be some tender spots. Yee! You're in charge of the pressure just as much as you can handle. You don't have to go crazy. Don't bruise yourself. Good. Good. Now come to that heel pit, the place where your plantar fascia meets the heel bone, and just point pressure into that. Let the weight of your leg push down into that ball, folding your foot over it. Now I want you to do that middle roll again, but but this time with your toes flexed up. Now I scooted back because there's just a little too much pressure for me, so you just control that. And now lay the toes flat and go right back and forth there. You might be able to get all the way up to the knuckles now without the ball like flying away from you. Good, and now we're going to tuck that same toe under for just a one-legged anti-bunion stretch. If you did the strengthening program with the anti-bunion stretch in it first, hopefully it feels better now that you've rolled all that bottom fascia part out, the plantar aspect. Good, now we're going to the other foot. Other foot. So just zhuzhing around. Just getting it used to being on the ball. Good. Now we're going to go to each knuckle and allow the ball to be under each knuckle with the joint just rolling over each one. Yeah? Now go to the second. Yeah, just folding it over. And the third. And the fourth. Just as much pressure as you can. Don't have to go crazy. And the fifth. And now windshield wipers. Toes flexed over it. Just curled. Keeping your heel where it is. And now flex those toes, windshield wiper. I really can't tolerate much pressure on this one, so don't worry if you can't either, it's no big deal. Okay, now we're going to do that pitchfork. Outside, and center of the foot, and arch. Good, and center. You might be feeling some spots that are tender under there. Your feet have to work so hard to support your body all through the day. So while this is a great warm-up, it's also a great cool down at the end of the day to just get all of those points out. Good. And now the heel pit. Find the heel pit. And just let the weight of the leg fold over that ball. Good. Flexing those toes. Roll through the center, right on that plantar fascia. And now let those toes curl. Just lay them flat.
It doesn't matter if you love him.
Good. And really roll out that center, the center of your foot.
Just put your paws
Good. And now put that ball away. Sit back on your haunches for an anti-bunion stretch on that foot. Hopefully it feels a little bit looser. Remember, we don't want that heel to be on either side of the sit bone. Right on the sit bone. And your toe is going to be going straight ahead. Don't let it stretch in that pronation. Good. Now go ahead and sit down. Remembering how we do our towel crunches and spreads. Crunch and spread. Crunch and spread. So it's like we're pulling the towel under and then smushing it back out. Push and pull. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Other side. We're going to actually do this in standing, but I want you to remember how to do it. So crunch it up, spread it out. Crunch it up, spread it out. Really like there's something sticky and gooey on the floor. Like your little brother spilled honey or something on your floor, the kitchen floor, and your foot is only responsible for picking it up. Yeah, really sticky. Okay, so now let's try that in standing. I'll go a little bit to the side so you can see. Crunch and spread. crunch, and spread. Really watching that you stay in neutral the whole time. Sometimes it wants to come up in pronation. Yeah, so crunch and spread right in neutral. Crunch, spread, crunch, spread. Paying attention to your standing leg too. How is that standing? Yeah? Crunch, spread, 2 more times. Woo! Crunch, spread, other foot. Okay, crunch, spread. Watching that you're in neutral, not pronating, not sickling. Straight second toe through the shin. Push into the floor. Really get that honey off. Good. Now stand strong in mountain. Feeling those neutral ankles. Prancing up. Good. Keep your toes pointed the whole time as you circle. En dehors. Keep them pointed. Keep the toes pointed. You're moving the ankle. Switch. I know it's weird. Now we're going to keep the toes flexed. Keep the toes flexed. Like you're painting around with that honey that you just wiped off. Your mom will be so happy. Keep the toes flexed. And then go to the limits with your ankle. Remember those 2 different muscles that we talked about? The intrinsic and the extrinsic? Put them down and breathe up. Stand strong and prance. Keep the toes pointed. En dedans. So we're keeping the intrinsic muscles turned on, pointing the toes, and switch. En dehors. Whoa, gravy. 4, 3, 2, 1, and flex the intrinsic muscles. Paint with that honey. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and en dehors. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plie and stretch. And plie and straight. Hands on your hips. So we're going to tendu to the front with that first foot and just push with the toes. Push so hard that you come up to the tendu. Good. Plie. And other side to the half. Strong on the standing leg. So there's no weight on it. I'm not putting weight forward on my foot. Good. And plie. I'll go to the side. We're going to do dégagé with the other side. So here we go. Stay strong on here. Push. It's just that you're pushing so hard with your toes. You're not putting weight on it. Good. 4 more here. 4, 3, 2. Good job, guys. Plie. And half on the other side. Here we go. Push, dégagé. Just those toes are pushing so hard that it pushes off the ground. 6, 7, 8. Plie in first. And side. Again, it's going to be really easy to put the weight on. Tendu. Don't let the weight go on the working leg. Ever. Unless it's part of the choreography. Straight from here to the dégagés. Push. Push so hard. Dégagés. Good. 5, 6, 7, 8. Plie. Shift your weight. Other side. Belly buttons on the ball of the foot. Tendu. Just the toes. The toes are the force. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Push so hard you dégagé. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. 6, 7, 8. Plie 2 legs. Good. Turn it in and rise. And just the toes now, getting you all the way up to a prance from a releve. and stretch. 6, 7. Push a little bit harder into that arch if you can. Push, 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 push. 5, 6, 7, 8, and down and stretch. Push. 2, 3, 4, 5. You don't have to do it with the pivot like I'm doing it. I'm just doing it so you can see. You can go wherever you want. Prance, 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 prance. Just the toes are strong. Mine are getting tired. I don't know about yours. Push. 2, 3, 4, and stretch. Good. One more time each side. Push. 7, 6, 5. Now stretch for 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Here we go back to center. Now we dome, we spread, and flex. Dome, spread, flex. Now the dome is different than the crunch, remember. The toes are straight. Flex, and dome. Flex, spread, flex, and dome. Spread, flex. Good, dome. Neutral ankle, flex. 2 more. Flex. And dome. Spread. Flex. Other side. Dome. Spread. Flex. Good, dome. Spread. Flex. My toes are getting tired. So when your muscles get tired, they get a little discoordinated. And my toes are going all over the place now. Spread, flex. Focus, dome. Spread, flex. 4 more. Dome, spread, flex. And dome. Spread, flex. Good, 2 more times. Dome. Spread, flex, last time, dome, spread, flex, good. Now stretching that demi point. So you really want to be able to get at least to a 90 degrees of your demi point so that when you rise up, you don't have to change that toe position. And stretch the other side. And stretch over the toes. I know this is going to feel weird because you're going to let your ankles pull back and stretch down through that big toe joint. And it's not much pressure. It's not much pressure. Just getting your toe to go the opposite way. Yeah? Let's do that one more time each side. Half. And stretch. And half point. 4 starch, sometimes we call that, yeah? And adjust the toes, curling them over. Good, now first position. Squeeze your legs so hard, we're gonna releve, no plie. Breathe in, breathe out, squeeze so hard. Here you go. And up, 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 up. Push those feet. Don't let them roll to the big toe. Feel your pinkies pushing into the ground too. Good, and now take your arms. Good, and now porte. Come with me. Come to me. Good, and plie. Ooh, good. Good job. So you should feel nice and warmed up. Your feet should be nice and pliable. And now that would be a great time to do a strengthening program or a floor bar program to use those feet and really feel all the mobility that you have. Have a great day.